The arena glows under bright lights as the crowd buzzes with anticipation. A mixture of excitement and nostalgia filling every corner of the building. This is not a night for rising prospects or undefeated records. This is a night for legends. Two names that once ruled boxing from different worlds now share the same ring, carrying years of triumph, heartbreak, and unanswered questions. The atmosphere feels heavier than usual, as if the walls themselves understand the significance of what is about to unfold. Roy Jones Jr. steps into the ring first, calm and composed, his expression unreadable. Once considered the most gifted fighter of his generation, Jones rewrote the rules of boxing with speed, reflexes, and confidence that bordered on the unreal. He conquered division after division, even capturing a heavyweight crown when few believed it possible. Now, at 39 years old, critics question whether the brilliance has faded. Jones, however, has never listened to doubt. To him, this night is not about proving anything new. It is about reminding the world of what it once witnessed. Across the ring stands Felix Tito Trinidad, Puerto Rico's proud champion and one of boxing's most feared punchers. Trinidad's legacy was built on pressure, power, and a relentless will to break opponents down. His left hook ended nights early. His right hand sealed championships. At 35, with time away from the ring behind him, many wonder how much remains. But punchers, they say, are dangerous until the very end. The referee calls them together. Instructions are given. Gloves touch. The crowd. From the opening seconds, the fight unfolds with tension rather than chaos. Trinidad advances patiently, his guard tight, his eyes fixed on Jones's torso. He wastes no time testing the body, digging hooks with the intention of slowing Roy's movement. Each shot lands with a dull thud, a reminder that Trinidad's power has not abandoned him. Jones responds with movement and precision. His feet glide across the canvas, not as explosively as before, but with purpose and control. Straight right hands shoot down the middle, landing cleanly before Trinidad can fully commit. The crowd reacts with surprise, sensing that Jones's timing and vision remain sharp. Neither man rushes. Experience dictates caution. Trinidad stalks, cutting the ring, trying to close distance and force exchanges. Jones stays relaxed, throwing only when he sees a clear opening. There is no wasted motion, no reckless flurries. This is veteran boxing at its finest. As the rounds progress, Jones begins to show flashes of confidence, briefly dropping his hands, daring Trinidad to throw more. It is a risky gesture, but one rooted in psychological warfare. Trinidad does not bite, staying disciplined, continuing to invest in the body. The early rounds pass without knockdowns, but the tension builds steadily. Each clean punch draws a roar. Each missed opportunity tightens the atmosphere. The crowd senses that this is a fight balanced on subtle shifts. Timing, patience, who dares to take control first. As the fight moves into the middle rounds, the tone begins to change. Roy Jones starts stepping forward more often, no longer content to circle and counter. It is a calculated decision, one that immediately alters the rhythm of the bout. Straight right hands find their target with greater consistency, snapping Trinidad's head back and forcing him to reset. Trinidad answers with determination. He digs deeper to the body, throwing hooks with intent, trying to wear Jones down. But Jones anticipates the entries, rolling with the punches and firing back in sharp, precise counters. The speed advantage, though smaller than in years past, still belongs to him. Then comes the first major turning point. A short right hand lands clean, unseen by Trinidad until it is too late. His balance falters, and the crowd erupts as he stumbles. Jones senses the moment and presses, unleashing a controlled barrage that brings flashes of his prime brilliance. Trinidad survives, holding on and making it to the bell, but the momentum has shifted. The confidence in Jones grows. His movements become sharper, his punches more assertive. Trinidad, though still dangerous, now finds himself reacting instead of dictating. The middle rounds tell a clear story. Experience and timing are beginning to outweigh raw power. As the bell sounds, both men return to their corners, breathing harder. The fight is still alive, but the balance has tipped. Roy Jones has found his rhythm, and Trinidad must now find an answer before time slips away. The later rounds are marked by fatigue and resolve. Trinidad continues to press forward, driven by pride and the knowledge that he needs something dramatic to change the fight. His punches still carry weight, especially to the body, but the openings are fewer now. Jones's defense tightens, his footwork more economical, conserving energy while maintaining control. Another perfectly timed right hand lands, and Trinidad goes down again. The knockdown is not devastating, but it is decisive. The crowd rises, sensing the distance growing between the two men. Trinidad stands up quickly, his spirit unbroken, but the toll is evident. Each exchange now demands more from him than before. Jones stays disciplined, resisting the urge to chase a knockout. He circles, jabs, and picks his moments, aware that one mistake could erase everything. Trinidad throws with heart, swinging combinations, trying to force a breakthrough. Some shots land, drawing cheers, but most are blocked or answered immediately. The championship rounds become a test of endurance and pride. Jones lands the cleaner punches, maintaining composure. Trinidad throws more, driven by will rather than advantage. The crowd applauds both fighters, recognizing the courage on display. These rounds are no longer about dominance. They are about survival, respect, and the refusal to surrender. Two champions long past their primes, still standing and still fighting with everything they have left. When the final bell rings, both men remain on their feet. There is no controversy, no confusion, only exhaustion and mutual respect. They meet at center ring, exchanging a quiet nod that acknowledges the battle they have just endured. The crowd stands, applauding not just the winner, but the journey. The fighters wait as the judges' scorecards are tallied. The silence feels heavy, even though the outcome seems clear. This moment is about more than a decision. It is about